Hi, I'm 𝐲𝐸𝐩𝐬, registered dietitian and author of the book Digestive Health with Real Food. The second edition, Bigger and Better, was released just a year ago. And this book contains so much information on how to help you feel better, not only in your gut, but in your whole body, because health really does start in the gut. And I've had amazing people say amazing things about my book too. Even Rob Wolf claiming that this is the gut health Bible, you guys. I'm not making that up. So today I just want to share with you my 3 best tips to help you if you suffer from bloating or from indigestion or from any kind of issues that may be related to your gut, because this is so common. I see that so often in so many of the people that I work with. And if our digestion is not working properly, well, you know, our body won't be able to access those important nutrients that we need to function optimally for each and every one of our cells to feel vibrant and alive and allow us to have the energy to do whatever we want to do with our life. So for many of the people that come and work with me, they feel stuck in their life. They feel like as if they have pressed the pause button of their life, because until they figure this out, until they figure out what's going on in their gut and with their health, it's like they're stuck and they're not able to move forward, and they postpone the trips, the social activities with their friends. They postpone so many things in the life, that next career move or whatever it is. So I don't want you to feel stuck in that way anymore. So let's talk about those 3 tips. Tip number 1 is to get educated and get the knowledge you need to know about, to know more about the foods that can be harder to digest and causing more irritation and inflammation at the gut level, but also at the systemic level inside of your body. And I know this is a hard one because there is a lot of contradictory information on the internet from people in your family, even from health professionals. So sometimes they're like, oh my God, I don't know what is true anymore. So of course, maybe my book could help with that. But other than that, there's, the best way is to go back to your body. And I know it can be confusing when you feel like your body is not doing what it should be doing, and there might even be some distrust in what your body is able to do or not do, but really your body has all of the answers. So if you can learn from my book or from someone you trust how to implement an elimination diet, that doesn't have to be drastic in any way, but that just has to follow a certain steps, so that you can identify the food that do work for you and those that don't work for you. Because everybody is different. There won't be a single study done on your own unique body and gut. So there's no point in waiting. So doing your own little experiment can be really useful. And that's what I explain in my book. I also have a lot of tables. I have them very visual with 3 different levels of an elimination diet that you can implement as soon as you're ready. And of course, it's important to not go crazy with that. I've seen so many people with digestive health issues just cutting out food after food and food groups, and just feeling like the more they eliminate, the better, and the faster they're going to heal. But it's actually not the case. So my second tip would be to have a very gentle approach, a very step-by-step approach. And no, don't put all of your eggs in the same basket. Don't put all of your eggs in the food and nutrition basket, because there are so many other ways that you can support your digestion. And I've seen that in so many of the people I work with too. Sometimes you may eat the same food on one day and feel awful, and the same food on another day and feel great. So it can also depend on your sleep. How well have you been sleeping? On your stress level, what is going on in your life, in your relationships? What are the thoughts that you have inside of your head? Those can also impact your digestion. So just be very mindful and aware of all of these other factors, because they are also so important. Food is definitely an important part of gut health, but it is not everything. It is just one of so many other factors. So I would encourage you to kind of open yourself up for all of the other things that your body may be in need of to feel more nourished at a level, because you cannot heal the physical body if there's something going on at the mental or emotional level that is acting as a barrier and blocking you on your healing journey. And I'll talk a bit about that in my book, and I post a lot about that on my Instagram and Facebook pages. So I hope to see you there at Radicata Nutrition. That's my handle and where you can find me. And then my third tip would be to really pay attention to, most people pay attention to the food they eat, but they don't pay attention to how they eat the food and the environment and the mindset that they have when they sit down and eat. And sometimes they don't even sit down, they eat in the car or sitting up or in front of their desk, which I highly recommend again. So just pay attention to what is going on. Do you take the time to pause, to slow down, to really eat more mindfully? Don't have to be mindful of every single bite, but just, you know, there's a difference. It doesn't have to be black and white, but can you find somewhere in the middle where you can be more present with your food, more present with your gut, with your body, with how you feel, with your whole self at meal times? And it can be as simple as just taking 1, 2, or 3 big deep breaths if you can before starting your meal, maybe offering some gratitude for this beautiful food that is in your plate and that will be nourishing your body. And I know that many of you may be afraid of food at this point if you've been struggling with digestive issues or any kind of health issues, but this is not helping. The fear is not helping, because when you're in fear mode, your nervous system is switching to fight or flight mode, the sympathetic nervous system, which goes against digestion and healing. So it's time to breathe and trying to lean a little bit more toward trust in your body, trust in your healing journey, trust in the process, and trust that this is all, you know, supposed to happen this way, and that you're going to find everything that you need to keep moving forward on your healing journey. So there you go. You have my 3 best tips. And that's it. So if you have any questions, you can find me on my website at radicatanutrition.com, RADICATA nutrition.com. Have a beautiful week, everyone. Take care.